us right now. We want to take you straight to the PSC headquarters right here in Nairobi. Today there was an interview that was being conducted to seek the Registrar of Political Parties and an Assistant Registrar of Political Parties. Joining us live now is Sarafina Robi, just to give us an update on what is happening and what are some of the issues that are being raised with regards to this particular process.
Indeed, a very good afternoon, Safina. Coming to you live from the Public Service Commissions, whereby we're following up on the interviews that are ongoing behind this door, whereby about 10 candidates are being interviewed for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties after the Public Service Commission, chaired by Stephen Kerogo, received applicants, about 88 candidates who had applied for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, which was promulgated in 2011 in line with the 2010 Constitution, which since the promulgation of the position under the Political Parties Act has not had a Registrar of Parties, since the ones that have been holding the positions have been in acting capacity, some of them being Lucy Ndungu, who left for the Commission on Administrative of Justice, and later on we had Anne Nderitu, who has been holding the position since 2018 up to date. And for now, the positions were advertised last month, and the interviews are ongoing, whereby 10 people have been shortlisted for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, and 37 have been shortlisted for the position of the Assistants of the Registrar of Political Parties, whereby later on, after the interviews that are going on will be done, that are chaired by the Public Service Commission's Chair, Stephen Kerogo, 3 names will be forwarded to the President for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, and 9 persons will be forwarded to the President for the positions of the Assistants of a Registrar of Political Parties. Well, the interviews are still ongoing, and one of the candidates that is also vying for the position of the Registrar of the Political Parties is the current acting Registrar of Political Parties, Anne Nderitu, who will be the 4th candidate to walk into the door just behind me to undergo the interview that has been going on since around 10 in the morning. But we've had about 3 candidates already that have been interviewed, and we are going to have the next candidate is Anne Nderitu, who is the acting Registrar of Political Parties, who will be interviewed for the position that has not had one since it was promulgated in 2011 in line with the 2010 Constitution, as I'd said, since it has been having persons who have been acting since it was promulgated, who are Lucy Ndungu and Anne Nderitu. Well, we can take you inside the office that the interviews are ongoing, so that you can be able to have a picture of what's happening inside the office, whereby there is a panel chaired by the Public Service Commission's Stephen Kerogo, who is chairing the committee that is undertaking the interviews, whereby they have shortlisted about 10 persons for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, 5 of which are female and 5 others are male. Just to take you in so that you can have a sneak peek of what is happening in relation to the exercise, whereby they're looking for the persons who will be holding the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, as well as the assistant to the positions, Assistant Registrar of Political Persons. As you can see, they're waiting for the 4th candidate who will be walking in, who is the current acting chair of the Registrar of Political Parties, Anne Nderitu, who will be the 4th candidate of the Registrar of, who will be the 4th candidate to be interviewed for the positions of the Registrar of Political Parties. As I'd mentioned earlier on, 3 names will be forwarded to the President after the interviews are done for the positions of the Registrar of Political Parties, and 9 persons for the Assistant Registrar of Political Parties. We'll be giving you a comprehensive report in our 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. news on what will happen to when the interviews will be done. Back to you in studio, Safin. I'm Sarafina Robi.
Thank you, Sarafina, for that particular update. The exercise, of course, will be going on the whole day. Today, they will be interviewing those who have been shortlisted for the position of the Registrar of Political Parties, a position that attracted about 10 people that were shortlisted, and 37 others were shortlisted for the position of Assistant Registrar of Political Parties. They will be interviewed beginning tomorrow all the way till Thursday. We'll be giving you details about that as well.